Hello world, thanks for checking in. Welcome to my first vlog. I've wanted to do this for a number of years now, but just haven't. I either told myself that I was either too busy or life was too hectic or a number of different reasons that just sort of got in the way. But if I'm going to be completely honest, those reasons were really just excuses. Excuses for why I couldn't or shouldn't really do that. And the real reason why I've never really done something like this is because I've been scared. It scares me to sort of put myself out there, at least in this way. And I haven't really had the confidence to sit down and just do something like this, even though I've said that I've wanted to for many, many years. But after a series of sort of unfortunate events, I have found myself at a bit of a crossroads where there's a ton of uncertainty in my life and a ton of anxiety and a ton of things that I'm really just not sure what's going to happen next. So I've decided that I'm going to take this as an opportunity to just do it, to just sort of put myself out there and get it done. The series of unfortunate events is something that maybe I'll come back to revisit and share a little bit more detail. But for now, I do want to keep this post a little bit more positive and try to keep it more optimistic, because in whatever time frame that I am imagining, I really do believe that this moment is going to be the catalyst that started me off on a path of something much better and much greater. I really do think that when I look back at this moment in time, that it will be that beginning part where I started to really actually genuinely believe in myself, where I trusted myself to put myself out there, to step outside of my comfort zone and do something that I'm not really sure about and not really sure what's going to happen, but feel confident that if I really want to accomplish it, that I will. If, for the most part, if you look at my life, I will say that I have been super lucky. The people and friends that I get to call my friends and family are amazing, and I am beyond fortunate to be able to have them in my life. If looking at all the other metrics that you can sort of imagine, I've been able to live a really comfortable life, going to some of the best schools in the country and having a career that is incredibly gratifying and satisfying. So for all those reasons, I know that by any standard, I have been crazy lucky in my life. And probably for a lot of those same reasons, that sort of level of comfort is also part of the reason why I don't think I've ever felt that real push to get me to do something like this. But like I said, this is the time and the opportunity for me to do so. As I've said before, I am particularly risk averse. Something that I do not genuinely like doing is putting myself or my family in unnecessary jeopardy, especially when it comes to financial sort of uncertainty. growing up, we definitely didn't have a lot. And so every penny and every dollar is something that I am concerned about. So being in this situation now where I'm really not sure what's going to happen next or where my next paycheck is going to be coming from really scares me. Scares me for myself, but mostly scares me for my family and what's going to happen with them. I feel like we'll be okay. I believe we are going to be okay. And so that's part of the reason why I've decided that I'm going to lean in to the uncertainty and lean into the unknown and really allow myself to take this as the opportunity that it is to do something quite amazing. So if that sounds like you, one of the things that I am hoping by starting this vlog is actually to connect with others who are in a similar position or have gone through a similar position or potentially even thinking about going through a similar position. I would love to be able to start a community where we support one another and empathize with one another and have this chance to just share. I know that for many years, our society has kind of been more and more disconnected. So I'm hoping that we can find some times and opportunities to reconnect and build something together. So if you're interested, I'm hoping that maybe you can join me in the comments section and we can start to build something together. If you are here just to say hi and check out what's going on and potentially join me on my journey, that would be awesome too. I appreciate all the time and attention that you've given me so far. So in either scenario, thank you so much for joining me on my first of hopefully many vlogs, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.